Brother, it's a laptop. I just told you I'm gonna set my laptop up,
Why does it sound
bro.
like you're cringling a bag of chips? Anywho, um,
It's brand new,
finally,
brother.
finally got some friends here with us this evening. Beast, go ahead and ask Mark again. That question.
Well, I'll wait. I'll save it. We gotta introduce ourselves and get everything
Oh
going
my
the proper
god, I
way.
just
So,
wanted to get toxic quick. All right, man. Well, we got Beast with us finally after 3 different times that I've texted him and told him that we were going live. He decided to show up today.
brother. So, first and foremost, hello, PML. Secondly, I'm a very busy person outside of the league, man. I got some shit going on. I got my kid trying to beat me with a baseball bat right now, so that's what's up. Can you go away right now, little retard?
All
But
right.
yeah, we out here thugging. But hello, PML. How y'all doing?
All right, and then we got the one and only Mark decided to also join us today.
I am very depressed.
All right, Mark, tell us why you're depressed.
Thank God.
I fucking lost.
Yep, as you can see, we are looking at the playoff picture here. And the Ravens are no longer on it. They were I think you were the 2 seed up until you lost, and now you're not there anymore. You've been replaced by the it looks like the Colts possibly. Yeah, I think the Colts are the new one in there. Um, Let me move my camera so this can be seen. There we go. I figured why not knock this out real quick since we're all in contention here. AFC, like I said, the only thing that changed was Mark fell. You still got the Jags at 1. The Browns moved to 2. Steelers at 5. Um, we got the Colts at 7. Beast, you're sitting there at 3 against the Broncos at 6. So that'll be a third matchup if that sticks. And then the Bills. Oh, that was a change. That was the Jets till the Jets lost to the Jags, and now it's the Bills.
To introduce ourselves in. I'm trying to figure out in which order did you just go in? 'Cause that
Um,
just confused
I kind of just
the
read
living
it.
shit out of me.
If you want me to, if you
Bro.
want, I can reread it for you in a slower tone so people of
Bro,
your
it's not even that, bro.
mental
It's like,
kind can understand.
what order
at-
in your mind was you going for, bro? That's all I want to know.
I was just spitting, bro.
Tripping.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gaslighting you. I was just spitting and went with it. All right, so one
That's crazy.
at the 1 we got the Jags, 2 the Browns, 3 Raiders, 4 Bills, 5 Steelers, 6 Broncos, 7 Colts. It will include number 8 Ravens because those are all the 8+ win teams. Like I said, the only switch has been the Bills and Jets, and then the Raiders or the Ravens and Colts.
Damn, so that loss knocked Mark out, huh?
Yeah, that knocked him out. And with the Colts, with, in my opinion, the upset against the Seahawks really helped him.
Upset.
Yeah, the way I think CB is having a better season than Greeny is. Just kind of with how it went.
Did you watch that game, bro?
I caught a little of it, but that was it. Like literally, like maybe a couple plays.
So I actually watched a nice portion of it. If you're gonna sit there and man blitz somebody all day, bro, it doesn't look like you want to win that game. You literally man blitzed from what I watched, probably like 16 plays in a row, and I was like, okay, I don't know what we're doing here, but
And that's the
you ain't
that's the
trying to win,
Seahawks
bro.
defense.
Yes, bro. I was
So-
like, you're not trying to win doing this.
The only thing that I can get out of that is 2 different things that he could have been thinking. One, Anthony Richardson's basically his top rusher. So maybe he's just trying to stop the quarterback run, with contains, blitzes up the middle, whatever. Or
Can I call pause?
you can call
You
pause.
said, who's his running back?
Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, but who's the leading rusher?
I said probably Anthony Richardson.
Bro,
his quarterback.
Come on, bro.
So the reason I
That's-
said that is because he'd rather run it with Richardson than Taylor. You know how he
That's
plays.
crazy.
Anywho,
That's a miraculous back over there that ain't getting used. That's crazy.
I think also the second option could be if you put Anthony Richardson under pressure, he will throw bad passes. But here he went 24 for 30, so I don't know if maybe he was just getting rid of the ball or the blitz wasn't getting home. But
I
let's see
I,
statistics.
I can confirm Anthony Richardson is the leading rusher of the
Yeah,
Colts.
yeah, I have that
by
too.
60 yards.
Yeah, he's got 60
Crazy,
yards,
bro.
9 more touchdowns, but he has 15 less carries. 17 touchdowns is honest. That honestly says a lot. That takes me back to JC Malik Murphy last year with the Saints. Or was that last year or 2 years ago? That was 2 years ago.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That takes me back to Malik Murphy. Definitely a little it is what it is, but you know what you're getting when you play the Colts. So that win there really helped them a lot. You know what? While we're here, we could just pull up the Colts real quick. We'll focus on you guys, Mark, the Ravens, the Colts. Did you guys play this year? No.
No.
Okay, so he has left the Niners, the Jags, and the Texans. So I think that Jags game's gonna save you. I think that Jags game saves you, because you have left the Patriots, Packers, and Steelers. Okay, you might need him to lose too, because right now it looks like he's got the tiebreaker. And that game versus DK is not going to be a walk to the park. That's going to be a hell game, especially if he's playing for the one or for I guess it'd be the 2 seed. If he's playing for the division, that's going to be a hell game. If Greeny, if you end up tying with Greeny.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think DK plays Dot next week.
They do play, yeah.
Tonight, technically when we advance. So, and I think if Dot wins that, actually now, I think Dot and Maine just need one more game to win the division, regardless who he plays.
Let's see. We pull up the Browns. He's got the Bills, Steelers, Bengals. His only loss, if it comes, is going to be the Steelers. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's see. Going to the division. I'm going to assume DK beats the Dolphins to CPU tonight. And they're both 3-1 in the division right now.
Yeah, it gets interesting there.
Yeah. So that's 4. So who's DK got left?
Well, I don't guarantee DK's being CPU because you have jinxed 2 people so far.
So DK actually plays the Browns and then you. So he's got Dolphins, Lions, Browns, Ravens. So if he loses, he's got to win one of those games, and I think it's got to be that Browns game. I think you have to win that Browns game. So that could be interesting. Mark, now we'll kind of talk about it. Your game today was an expected win against the 4-9 Bengals. 4 picks with Lamar. Didn't really get the ground game running. You only got 100 yards between the two fellas. 42% completion percentage. What happened today?
Just did not play good at all. Basically, I don't know. I was playing not to lose, and then at the point where it got kind of like in the second half, probably around the third quarter, I think it's whenever he took the lead the first time, I kind of panicked, and then I started making reads really late. Started trying to make too many big plays, because in my mind I wanted to get a big play, and I wanted, I guess, to kill him psychologically, and just kept messing up, throwing. I think I turned the ball over 3 or 2 times in the red zone, right, especially between the 10-yard line and the end zone. So just a bunch of missed opportunities and actually not getting any stops on defense. I mean, we did get a couple turnovers, I think 2, but ultimately he was able just to walk the ball down the field every drive.
Yeah, definitely gonna make it rough. And you guys had we watched your last game. You had an interesting game up until there's like 3 minutes left, and then he just, you kept throwing to him, he kept throwing back to you, and then eventually you ended up getting like a pick 6 or something and scoring. another tight race. Well, we have three tight races in the AFC right now. We're gonna skip over to the East. There's the Bills and the Jets, and realistically, if the Dolphins CPU beats DK, you could throw them in the mix. The Giants were on top until they got blown out by the Jags. They have the Saints, Patriots, and Bills left, and they're undefeated in the division right now. So, going based off of that, realistically, he should go 3-0. He ends up being 9-8. With I don't think I think the Saints won by accident today. And the Bills remaining is the Browns, the Eagles, and the Jets. So again, coaching wise, Browns and Eagles probably win. Then it comes down to week 18. The favors are honestly really in A-Rod's, they're on A-Rod's side.
We getting a primetime A-Rod game in week 18?
If we might, I mean, realistically, if the Bills lose week 16, week 17, it might not have to be primetime because they'll have 9 losses, and if A-Rod just takes care of business week 16, 17, then that game won't mean shit. So there's a tight race there. And then, last but not least, let me rub my hands real quick. We got the West. We got the West over here. We got the Raiders and the Broncos neck and neck. Buddy boy Beast, man, you went into the. Did you go into the link or did he come to your house?
Brother, we was in Philly.
You went to the link.
Silver on,
you
buddy.
went to the link at 7-6, playing the 13-0 Eagles, and you took his dick and shoved it right in the fucking dirt. Tell us how you feel about that.
Crazy, bro. So, it really wasn't that big to me. Like I told you, the worst part about it is it was just a normal game until Mark started shit talking me in fucking VC, and I was like, nah, bro, you're not better than me. I'm finna show you. I'm finna beat this motherfucker because you talking crazy to me.
Yes, sir.
So that motherfucker definitely fueled me up because we was going back and forth for a good 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was.
So what you want to say? So do you want to say thank you to me? Is that what I want to hear?
That's
absolutely not, bro.
Crazy.
Absolutely not, bro. Get your shit together.
How
about that, motherfucker?
Go Bengals. Anywho.
Nah, but low key though, I mean the dude's team is amazing, but outside of that, I mean, unless his team is winning for him, yeah, I don't think it was much of a challenge for me. So
No, it was definitely from what I watched, I seen a lot of mesh. And when the mesh wasn't there, I seen a lot of rollouts, and then obviously just mixing in Barkley. Statistically, and I will say realistically, because we're not going to include the blowout game that was 6-52 against the Rams, where Barkley had to get benched. Barkley had his worst game: 16 rushes, 80 yards, and a touchdown. His long was a 15. That's his lowest, even if you include that Rams game. So the run defense definitely helped a little bit. That was definitely probably huge because, I mean, you let Barkley get freaky. I mean, the dude's a 99. We were talking about him earlier with the joystick we were talking about last night, and the way that he could just move and shift and it doesn't affect him.
Bro loses no speed on the cut, bro.
Yeah,
that shit is insane.
If you don't stop Barkley, you're gonna have a terrible, terrible day. Definitely hard. I will say Jalen Hurts, I just realized I didn't notice playing, had 3 rushing touchdowns. I did not realize that till just now, and then obviously you could tell from his passing, 20 for 25, 263 yards. A lot of it, being rack that we talked about. But I will say, watching the Eagles, obviously he's not bad. He's 13-1. He finds a way to make shit shake, in my opinion. Whether it's rack or getting someone open. With you, Mr. Raiders, you got the Texans, the Giants, and the Chiefs left. While our friend Fallen has the Jaguars, Chiefs, and Chargers. I don't know how the Chargers user is. We know what it is with the 0-14 Chiefs. And then Kieran, I think Kieran definitely blesses you with a win and helps you out. I don't know how, but somehow you have the tiebreaker with a worse conference and worse division record right now. Maybe, I don't know, because you guys split, so I don't know, maybe it's doing point differential in the wins, but you're 3-2 in the division, he's 3-1. Obviously 3-1's better. He's 7-2 in the conference, you're 6-4. Obviously 7-2 is better. So I'm not sure, but hopefully it fucking sticks.
We'll roll with it, bro.
Yeah, for your sake, hopefully it sticks, So that Jaguars game, if you can take care of business and finish 3-0, your toughest games, I think your toughest game is going to be Burn. Maybe Casper wants to sit up for
what?
you. Your toughest game out of Casper, Burn, and the Chiefs, Burn's going to be your toughest remaining game.
I don't think so. I disagree.
Unless Casper wants to sit up against you, I don't think Casper gives a shit.
I'd say the Chiefs would be my toughest game.
All right, anywho, but I think that Jaguars game is gonna help your season a lot. So that's kind of where we're sitting at. If we look here, go by conference. Mark, your conference record does not help you at all, being 5-5.
No, it's terrible.
The only other person with a 5-5 record in the playoffs is the Bills, and they're only there because they gotta be. In my opinion, I can't wait for the NFL to change that. Maybe they won't, but probably should. But anywho, I don't see the 9 or 10 seed right now. Chargers or Texans slipping in. I think it's gonna be these 8 teams. And then, obviously the Jets and Bills. So I guess I'll say 9 teams, but not including the wild card. So, just going over the NFC side. Another great race in the East. The 13-1 Eagles and the 13-1 Commanders, who
they play each other twice, don't they?
Play each other twice. Correct. In between that game, the Eagles have the Bills. We're just gonna chalk that up as a dub. Q said that he's played the Eagles a few times in other leagues, and he has yet to beat him. I think he said he's come close. He's never been blown out, but he has never beat him. And then the Commanders in between the games have the Cowboys, which obviously is tougher than the Bills. I've seen Cowboys on a little roll, ain't he? Something like that. He just beat the shit out of drama.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
He beat
he's only he's only won 2 of his last 5.
Yeah, he lost to
Lions.
Lions.
Up there and let that man talk all that shit on the prediction show, and he gets his shit pushed in. It's crazy.
It'd be like that.
No, it don't be like that, bro. You can't come out talking hot fire like that and lose.
A lot of people do it.
Wow.
So, the Eagles are getting it. I really want to. I like Q with the Commanders. I do. I don't see him going 2-0 though. He's definitely going to lose at least one. I think he can steal one game. I don't know which one. I know they want to hold advance this week. It would be this week's advance. They want to hold it till like midnight on Wednesday so they can play because he's out of town. I would, a lot of people probably just said fuck it, but now that they're both 13-1, I think you have to hold advance. They have to play this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against it, bro. I mean, it's a game that means a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and then to both of them. So I don't think anybody should be against it as long as we get a good game, because you got the one that's gonna fuck around and he can't play too late. So
yeah, if
he gonna start with that bullshit, just send it. But if he gonna really get and try to,
I agree.
Try to take the number 1 seed,
so,
let's hold it.
So this was my thought process, and it might be unfair. But so if Q went out of town, we hold advance, and then he's like, he's like, hit me up in the morning. We'll just play first thing in the morning. Is that cool? That can't happen. You have to play Wednesday night. You cannot lose any part of Thursday during this advance. You cannot. That'll make it super tough.
I mean, it depends on how early we talking. If you
I
want
don't
to get
think...
a catnap in and jump on at 7 in the morning, I'm not against that because ain't nobody playing that early.
Yeah, but does the Eagles have work? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's what they got to figure out.
Eagles got to be able to get up and play if he's got work though. So, secondly, Q said something about Eagles might play my CPU. In my opinion, with Q being out of town, I'm chalking that up as a fair sim.
Yeah, I mean that's only right. You can't really give nobody a
Because like any other time when games are not scheduled, and you're like, our windows just didn't match up, so it's a fair sim. Right now, wouldn't these windows not add up? So it has to be a fair sim. And I feel like that's halfway not fair to Eagles because he is available. He's available. He can play. Q's out of town. But per the rules, if you're both unavailable in each other's windows, you just sim it.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of you kind of got to toss a coin there. I don't know. Q could very well. I mean, this game, like, it matters, but once if Q loses week 16, it don't matter no more. He could just I wouldn't even fight for the week 18. I'm only fighting week 18 if I win week 16. If I lose 16, I'm gonna just beat the Cowboys and then come in and rest guys week 18 for no injuries. Because like you still have a chance, but is it worth it? I think you'd rather be the 5 seed and play the winner of the NFC North right now, which is JC with the Bears. He's the worst playoff team right now in the NFC.
Which Q already beat him earlier in the season too.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're Q, you could be like, well, I could play JC again, or I can take the bye. I don't know. Me personally, I feel like it kind of doesn't matter if you lose that first game. You just sit the second game. But so that's an interesting one. Next we have what other divisions up for grabs? I mean, the North I think is technically up for grabs. I don't know what teams JC has left to play. Let's see. The Bears gotta play the Packers, the Niners, and Lions. And the Vikings gotta play the Giants, Lions, and Packers. So they both play Packers, Lions. But Drama's gotta play Burn, and JC gets lucky and gets to play Ant.
Play who?
JC plays Packers, Niners, Lions.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They both play Packers, Lions. Just the odd game is Burn and Ant Dog. Realistically, I think the Vikings lose to both the Giants and the Lions, and that just knocks them out.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Especially after all that shit he talked the first game and he lost. Neff's gonna try to get him at least once. He ain't gonna let him sweep him.
Yeah. Who else we got up here? I think the other division. I don't.
Miles hasn't officially clinched the other division yet.
But someone said he did. I think JC said he did. It's just like not like the game just doesn't recognize it. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure out what JC means.
I mean, CB's right behind him in a wild card.
So CB could go 3-0. He plays the Rams, the Panthers, and Niners. He's already beaten the Rams, I think. No, he lost to the Rams. And he beat the Niners. So I guess he could lose to the Rams. Realistically, he shouldn't though. I mean, I don't know. I guess how do you let that Colts loss affect you?
That was just a weird game. Like B said about that, like he just kept man blitzing. I thought that was a little weird strategy because when you have a scrambling quarterback, man coverage. I mean, I know he was blitzing, but man coverage against the running quarterback is just bad recipe.
Yeah, and he's sitting at the 6th spot right now. He can't get any higher, obviously, with the Eagles and Commanders there. He could drop though, which we'll hit the Cowboys in a sec. And then the Cardinals finish off with the Falcons, the Bengals, and the Rams. He had a close game with the Rams 2 weeks ago. He won off a freakish Hail Mary and then a blocked field goal in overtime. And me and Miles, obviously, we have our history. I will note, especially because, I know off the top of my head, that's the only reason I can pull it up. I think he's got the best passing offense, and I have the second best pass defense. So he's the sixth best pass offense. But he has statistically one of the worst defenses. 29 points per game, 31 total, 31 passing, and 11th in rushing yards. So,
Wow.
and obviously, I like to think that I have a pretty good offense. So that game will mean the second seed. Right now, he's in the 2 seed. The winner will get the second seed. As long as obviously, neither one of us drops a game. But he plays the Bengals. I think he can handle the Bengals. Can he handle the Rams again?
Listen, Afro's going to do one. Afro's just going to play his game. So I could see him definitely losing to the Rams again. And, this might not have been Afro's year, but I do think Afro is a team maybe next year like we need to watch out for, too, in that division.
Could be. I know the Rams are kind of a shit team to start with. So for
who's a shit team, bro? Get out of here.
The Rams are a shit team to start with.
It's a nice team, bro.
You
Check
think
the
so?
roster. That's a nice team, bro.
All right, now you're gonna make me check the roster.
It could be worse.
It's a good team. Stafford I was in the division with him last year. Stafford just doesn't fit what he wants to do. He needs a quarterback that can run around a little bit. Stafford, if you just get pressure in there, he can't go anywhere.
So I like Stafford to start with. Okay, he's an 88. That's fine. Kyron Williams is 25 superstar. So that's one plus side. Your 2 guys are going to be Kyron Williams and Puka Nacua. And if you can develop Tutu Atwell, I think he could be a good slot, being only 5'9". Or Jordan Whittington to be your second guy. You have 2 guys there. They're 24 and 25. You have guys there that can be developed. But again, to start, they're not really good. Devontae Adams probably retires after this. Higbee's 32. Yeah. Terrence Ferguson's 22. That's a good young tight end that he could develop. That's the problem. He has pieces, but they have to be developed.
Ain't gonna do it by losing, though.
He ain't gonna do it by losing. I mean, Jared Verse.
That's what you gotta think about. I mean, if you losing, you need to be putting stats up.
He has 3 superstar edge rushers: Jared Verse, Byron Young, and Josiah Stewart.
But what'd you say though? The team ain't that good. I'm trying to tell you, man. That's a good team.
But do they all play? Does he have one at D tackle?
Well, they all play.
Do they? And then
they got abilities. They need to be out.
You got your linebacking core is terrible. It's just weak. 72 to a 77. And then your corners are not good. 32, 80 overall, 30, 78 overall, 27, 76 overall. You got Asante Samuel Jr. out of the draft, the free agency draft. He's 25 star, but he's 5'10", but he's a 76. Emmanuel Forbes Jr. is 24. He's 6 foot. He's 73. Those 2, again, you have good pieces. They're both 94 and 91 speed, by the way. You have good pieces. You just have to develop them. Is Afro a developer? Is he a player's coach to make this team work? Again, I feel like to start, the team's all right. But getting into the cycle, if you don't develop, you're going to fall behind terribly.
No, last year he inherited a 49ers team that 49ers were good, but they weren't developed. I forget who the user was, but they kind of left in the middle of the year.
That wasn't that CEO with
CEO, yeah.
Who do you draft? Didn't he draft Shador and shit like that? And
no, Shador was on the Dolphins.
No, you thinking about when Casper got them? Wasn't that Casper that got them?
Yeah, I think so. Casper got them after CEO. Afro,
yeah.
Who did Afro take over for? Was it the Niners last year?
I can't think.
I think it was.
The Niners guy, the only thing I remember about him is he was like a doctor or something, and he had to leave because of his hours.
I don't remember. Anywho, fuck him. But, the last guy, 7th seed, is the Cowboys, and unfortunately for him, he does have the Commanders left on his schedule. He does play the Giants, who he beat week 2. He lost by 2 to the Commanders in week 7, so potentially upset. But I can't say much about the Chargers game. I haven't seen the guy play. I don't know how good he is. I don't know if he,
Brought him in.
that's what I
He
said.
scored-
I don't know who claims him. So
He scored 63 points in his debut, but he also gave up 56.
Jesus. But
And that
I
was against
think
the Chiefs.
see now that's where it'll get
Oh,
sticky
I mean, yeah, come
because
on now.
that's where it'll get tricky because the Vikings are the 8th seed. So like, I guess it doesn't matter if he loses. He just beat the. Didn't he just beat the shit out of? Isn't that what we were just talking about? Yeah, he just beat the shit out of Vikings. So he's got the head-to-head. So he would have to lose twice for Drama to get in. So I don't know. I will say, just looking at it, the Eagles and the Commanders both have 186 and 189 net points. The highest is Keyron at 220 at 13-1 also. Holy shnikes.
Uh,
The one last...
I can drop some breaking news for the playoff race right now.
There's breaking news for the playoff race?
Well, it's halftime.
Is he losing?
The Zach Wilson-led Dolphins are up at half.
What? What's the score?
21-17 with about 15
DK better
seconds
stop
left.
fucking playing. DK better stop fucking playing, bro. I know he not.
DK just picked the ball off, I thought, about a couple minutes ago, and I thought the game was over. I just put it back on, and now the Dolphins are somehow winning.
So,
Wow.
the last seed to talk about is the 2 and the 3 between the Cardinals and the Falcons. We talked about the Cardinals. They have the Falcons remaining, the Bengals, and the Rams, while the Falcons finish with the Cardinals, the Rams, and the Saints. I'd like to think that I think I have the easier remaining schedule, just the Saints not being there and the Bengals beating the Ravens. So, he shows potential that he can win those games. So I think that's kind of the difference there. We both play the Rams, and obviously we play each other. I kind of feel like whoever wins this game takes the 2 seed. And we're supposed to play tonight at Advance.
Oh, I'll be tuned into that.
The net difference, he's at 50, I'm at 93. We talked about the difference before in just defenses and stuff that everybody was talking about. I think I was leading in like turnover differential or something like that. I don't remember where the Cardinals were.
My biggest thing is you got to get your lick back. You let that man disguise himself, come in with a wig on, and run your division, bro. You got to get that back.
Bro, he came in too late, man. We were past it at that point.
Okay, whatever you say, man. But
Whatever-
now there's blood in the water.
brother,
You need to be mad at it.
Whatever helps me sleep at night.
That's crazy.
So
I feel
turnover
it. That's crazy.
turnover wise, we're actually both in the top 5. I'm actually one spot above him. At 37 turnovers, and he's forced 34 turnovers. I average more a game. The turnover differential is different. I double his turnover differential, so it'll be interesting, kind of see going into these last games, how it's gonna go. I think my pass defense against his pass offense will be a good battle, especially because we all know how kind of soft that the defense is in the game. So obviously he's got the upper hand with it being an offensive game, but Mark, you're up there with 38 turnovers, with your differential being 6. Where are you at? Little Beastie down here, you're at 27, with an 8 difference. Sorry, hey man, listen, as long as your difference is positive, the Chiefs are minus 32, Patriots minus 23. Panthers minus 14, Bengals minus 12. So interesting. The Buccaneers are minus 10, and they were trying to claw back for a division spot. They're not even they're not in the same realm as Chiefs, Patriots, Panthers, Bengals, and I don't understand how you turn the ball over so much and still, like we talked about that in chat today. Me and Q, he's got 20. He's winning games throwing 3 interceptions. I don't know how he does it.
That's crazy.
It's like that. Like I said earlier, I was like, it's not impossible, but that's super like impressive. So let's play a fun game, guys. Let's play a fun game. We're gonna play Who's Close to the Stats. For rushing, at least. Like share. The usage shares, it's coming up.
We gotta do that though while I'm on it.
It's
that you low key a hoe for taking a shot at me.
It's coming up. No, you just reminded
I'm
me.
paranoid already, bro. I'm gonna sit them for no reason, and Casper about to blow my shit out.
You just reminded me. That's all. That's all.
It's crazy.
I mean, everybody's sitting on like these 4 teams I just checked. Everybody's sitting at like 73%. So that's actually really good. I know you were worried about it. Oh, that's what I want to see actually. After seeing how our boy did last night, carrying the Raiders to the win, you know what I'm saying? I was interested to see the rushing yards.
Or Genty, or are you talking about just in general?
Everybody. Like Barkley, we know he's got 21. He's having a stupid season. But I will say I did not realize, like I have yet to look at these. First of all, Anthony Richardson is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in rushing right now.
With Jonathan Taylor?
No, that with Anthony Richardson.
No,
insane,
I'm saying
Jonathan
that
Taylor
Jonathan
is
Taylor
8,
also?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Yes.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Jonathan Taylor's number 19 on the list.
Well, Jesus Christ, I think I need to start running the ball a little more then.
Oh, you know what? That's rushing points. Let me do it by rushing.
I'm about to say, you tripping. You're not even, okay. I was just about to say that. You're
Okay,
not
hold on.
separating
Here we
right.
go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Anthony Richardson's 12. Jonathan Taylor's 13, 14, 15, 16. Fact of the matter is, why is your quarterback higher than your running back? Anywho, 2,100 rushing yards. Genty, we noticed earlier that he was having a good season. I didn't know he was number 2, and nor did I know he was at 1,700 yards.
The bad thing about it, he actually got hurt in the first quarter of 2 games that he did not finish. So he only played a total of 1 quarter in each of those 2 games.
And he has 20 touchdowns and no fumbles. Knock on wood. No fumbles yet this season. Breece Hall's up there. 13 games, so he missed a game. 1,300 yards. He's number 3. He's got 2 fumbles. He only has 9 rushing touchdowns. And I feel like if we go to the Jets and we go to stats, he has 21 interceptions. I'm curious how many of those came in the red zone to the point where you have 21 picks and Breece Hall only has 9 rushing touchdowns. Like, could there be a point where you could have ran the ball instead of throwing it and you threw a pick? You know what I mean? Like, short yardage, whether it's a first down or it's a touchdown or something like that. But I don't know. Breece Hall's got 200 rushes, though. And he's right behind Genty with 206. He's behind Gibbs with 201. Another guy up there is Travion Henderson at 4 with 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns, and a fumble. I was not expecting
him, bro.
I wasn't expecting
One
these
Drake
guys
May
up
so
there.
bad. I want to save him, bro. Drake May is too cold and Madden to be going down like that, bro. I feel bad for him. I know Neff got to watch that shit and just think to himself, like, man, Gay T could have gave me the Patriots again, and I totally agree, bro.
That's crazy.
Capital G.
That capital G is crazy. Anywho, I wasn't expecting Henderson up here. I think Jahmyr Gibbs has silently got up here. Just because I feel like somebody would point out Gibbs having a good season, just because, trying to be funny that Neff has speed on his team. You know what I mean?
Bro, I've been doing that shit.
Chase
trying to get him to trade me fucking J-Mo, bro. You don't need him. You don't know how to use him.
Chase Brown's up here. Jacory.
He uses him good. I just watched that. I don't know what he did against Mark, but the little bit I watched, I was like, yeah, he finally.
Jacory Krosky Merritt. Make sure I said that right. Jacory Krosky Merritt. Q's always been pretty good as running backs. I'm surprised he only has 1,100 yards and 12 touchdowns. Isn't he like going crazy in real life too?
Yes.
78 overall, 91 speed, 95 excel. Yeah, this is a cute running back. 91 juke, 90 carry. Yeah, this is a cute running back right here. Christian McCaffrey. Seeing Christian McCaffrey up here is very interesting. Well, they got rid of Jordan Mason, so I guess that promising young back is gone. But let me see. Brian Robinson Jr., Jordan James, Isaac Gorindo. Isn't he like super fast? Okay, his speed came down. He was like 95 speed last year, 92 speed, 92 excel. I'm surprised he's not using him a little more, instead of McCaffrey or even this Jordan James dude. Oh, probably because he got 89 speed, so he probably thinks he's ugly. But 92 carry, 83 spin, 83 juke. I mean, this guy looks promising. I'm just curious why. How old is he? 29-year-old McCaffrey is getting so much haul, knowing damn well he is going to die this offseason.
Brother, he's a Niners fan, ain't he?
Doesn't he still have abilities too?
Yeah, he's an X Factor still. Yeah, he's a Niners fan. So I don't know how he feels about McCaffrey. Because if I had Nick Chubb, who's 29, I'd probably be doing the same thing if he was my lead back. But that's perfectly okay. I'm just curious why you're not getting these young guys more reps. Like 26 carries for 86 yards, 43 rushes for 134 touchdowns. Like,
well, not everybody knows how to develop their team either. I mean, maybe that's just him trying to win instead of develop. But
with that being said, I think both can be done. But with Ant-Dog being here for as long as I have, you know how it rocks. So I don't know. That's why I'm surprised you don't see a lot of people like year one. You normally play those promising guys because they're gonna get the most development. So I don't know.
The goals are a lot easier to hit.
They are
That's
easy.
what they need to be checking them goals.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody knows how to even look at them, so they can figure that out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, rushing touchdowns. Barkley's at 30, Judkins at 21, Genty at 20, Jahmyr Gibbs at 18, Anthony Richardson at 17, James Cook at 16, R.J. Harvey at 16. R.J. Harvey's someone interesting. I like him coming out of college. 92 speed, 94 excel, 86 agility, 90 juke move, 88 carry, 87 ball carrier vision. He's got all 82 plus on his rushing stats. I mean, holy shit. How has he developed? He was a 74 and now he's an 80. Oh. He wasn't that bad off the box, honestly. Oh, yeah.
No, Fallen's going to develop his running back too.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? We'll spill the beans on this one. Where's that boy Genty at?
Hey, brother. He ain't winning no award. I made sure of that.
Hey, brother.
I'm definitely gatekeeping on him. Nah, you ain't getting it, bro. You got to go through Genty, and I ain't letting it happen.
Man. From an 87 to a 93 break tackle, his carrying has gone up 5 points. From a 92 to a 97. Spin move went up 9 points from a 79 to an 88. Juke move went from an 84 to a 95. This might be the fastest development that we've seen for a running back ever. Actually, for a player ever. And that's all simply because of a fucking dev game for 50k XP that your division mate gave you.
Talk to him. No, he didn't give me. I took that.
Nah, the point, like, I wasn't saying he gave it to you, but, like, he gave it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, so the craziest part is, I don't know if everybody knows it hits like that, or I don't know if it's just because he's that young it hit like that. but it literally gave me 25K for how many rush yards I had against him, and it gave me 25K for scoring 3 touchdowns. I don't know what the hell happened. I ain't expect that much.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, bro.
Why
He did it.
is passer rating not showing up? That's annoying. I like to go by passer rating, but it's not showing me on my Madden. I wonder if I could get it in game. Whatever. Fuck it. We'll just go with it. Caleb Williams. This is by fantasy points. Caleb Williams is at number 1. 56 touchdowns, 20 picks. He's only been sacked 12 times. We'll do it by passer points, actually. So number 1's actually Kyler. 5,200 yards, 62 touchdowns, 22 picks. Shattered the passing touchdown record. Shattered it.
He cutting it close. He better be careful. And you know he has a tendency to throw them in bunches. I mean, I hope he don't.
8 picks in 3 games.
Me and Miles cool right now, so I'm rooting for him. I am. But Miles, you know he do throw them in bunches.
Can Miles throw 3 picks against the Falcons, the Bengals, and the Rams? Each.
He might throw 3 picks tonight.
I'd fuck that shit. I hope so. I hope so. But, shattering the passing record. That's one of the downfalls about this, and it happened last year, again, with Miles, is the record gets broken so early in the season that it just keeps going up, and we got 3 games left, and it's going to keep going up, and you're going to have to be a complete asshole to break it again. And I don't know if that's, like, in Miles' mind, like, oh, no one's ever going to break this. Or he's like, oh, well, if they want to, they're going to have to do this. That's one of the bad things about the offensive Maddens. Records get broken every season, but in real life, I mean, there's fucking 70-year-old records in there that aren't broken yet. And these Maddens are just going to destroy them. Caleb Williams, 5,400 yards, so 200 more yards than Kyler. 56 touchdowns, 20 picks. We just talked about that. Jordan Love up there for a mid-tier, struggling Packers team. What is he? 6-8? Yeah, losing 5,300 yards, 48 touchdowns, and 23 picks. That's a good stat line for a losing quarterback.
That's wild. You didn't.
Yeah,
we didn't have to throw that out there, but it's out there now.
It's statistically, man. If it was an opinion, sure, that's a statistic. Another statistic is Trevor Lawrence has 47 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in 12 games.
That's wild.
In 12 games.
And that means he didn't play 2 of them.
He was suspended.
Yep.
He threw a pick against Casper, and he threw a pick against the Rams. He had a 5-touchdown game against the Panthers, the Bengals, the Chiefs, the Raiders, 6 against the Cardinals. Jesus. He's only been sacked 15 times as well, and he's got 7 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, so definitely some interesting stuff here. Quickly, what the fuck? Hey, alright, so my Madden schedule's broken. That's cool. So we'll swap this then. We'll go to the schedule here. I think we touched on a few of these. Obviously with the playoff scenarios coming up. We'll just go over week 16. Kind of give a little we could do a hashtag stolen from Q prediction show. Hashtag ad. So we're starting off Thursday. The Rams at Seahawks. CB started 5-0. Then he lost 5 in a row. Then he won 1 and then 1-2 and then lost 2. Up and down roller coaster there. It's still a better season than most that he's had. We talked about Frozen and his team. In my opinion, this would have been a really good developmental year for him, but he's trying to win games. am going to take CB with the playoffs, being on the line and stuff for him, or seeding being on the line. I assume he wants that matchup against. Right now, it's me, but even if it switches, he gets it against Smiles. I think that's key for him. He doesn't want to play probably anybody else besides us two. So I'm going to take the Seahawks.
Yeah, bro. I don't even think that he thinks that way though, because this CB, and I've never him or got the impression that he'd duck any smoke. So I don't think he cares too much about that. But I also don't think that Spawn is playing too good right now anyway. So yeah, CB will take this. And he's at home. I mean, them teams get a big boost when you play at home. Not at the link, but everywhere else. Yeah.
Damn.
Just had to throw the link in there.
Had
yeah,
to.
I got CB in this. Definitely with the playoffs online, CB's gonna show out, and I think he's think he can he clinch a spot with a win here, or does he have to win another game after this?
I think. Oh, I guess you know what he could. Let me see. Cause can him and Drama swap? Cause he's 8-6 too. No, he's got the better conference record. He would have to. He would have to lose, I think, 2 games as well, and Drama would have to win 2. So I mean, technically, he does have to win to stay in the playoffs. I guess technically, if Drama wins out or wins 2 of them.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm still going CB then.
Yeah. I think after what's about to be said, we can all agree here. I'm gonna take the Eagles because even if we do hold advance, this game gets played. I think with it being after midnight, I think Q is going to be tired and not want to play it, but play it because he feels like he needs to win. I'm taking the Eagles.
Same. I mean, they honestly their play style is damn near identical. But I think that team is just too much to overcome. I don't think that the home matters here. Because, like I said, that team is just crazy good. I think I ended up getting lucky because Jalen Carter went out and I didn't see him for a while. So that's when I actually turned up on a run a little bit.
And Jordan Davis got hurt.
Okay, so both of them went out, huh? Or was it just one? It was one or the other, or either two.
I know
that's how
Jordan.
I was like, okay, let me turn it up.
I know Jordan's the one that actually got hurt. I don't know about Jalen.
Yeah. Hopefully somebody sends him a message though and tells him he can't leave the middle open or motherfuckers that run out of shotgun. So.
Yeah, that final run, the dagger, it was nice.
Hey, bro, it was butt naked. Like, what you want me to do?
Yeah. Packers at Bears. I'm taking the Bears. I think the Packers are gone. Just kind of out of it. Nothing to really play for. Besides your goals. Don't forget your goals. JC, playing to stay alive. I'm taking the Bears.
Yeah, give me the Bears here. Although, Cruz, I mean, I don't know, man. Some games he decides he's gonna ball out. So, maybe this is the game he does it.
Didn't he just who'd he just beat?
Fallen.
Yep, he just beat Fallen by 10.
Yeah, and JC got that problem with defense right now. So I mean it could get interesting. Because it seems that's his style now. He wants to shoot it out with people. Versus that old JC that was defensive. So we'll see how it goes. But I'll give the nod to the Bears in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears in this one. Like a B said, sometimes Cruz does show out, but Cruz just showed out last week, so I think now he's gonna go back.
He's all showed out.
Yeah, he's all showed out for now.
All right, next game is Chargers versus the Cowboys. Again, Cowboys, another team fighting to keep their dreams alive. Like Mark, you pointed out, Chargers scored 60 points, but he gave up 50. So I'm going to take the Cowboys just because I know kind of what we're getting with them. I could be totally wrong. Maybe Chargers could come out here and go crazy. That offense is really good for the Chargers in game. But I feel like the Cowboys are definitely playing, like they're making it very known they're playing to make the playoffs and they're not fucking around.
Yeah. The one thing about new people too is that you don't really know who they are, how they play. That can catch some people off guard. The last game we seen drama in. I mean, not drama. Thinking drama still got them. The last game we seen him in. He played somebody that
The Chiefs.
uh didn't really, yeah,
Wasn't it the Chiefs?
didn't really do much or nothing. But I mean, it showed his potential to score. Um, so we'll see how it shakes out. I mean, he was pretty eager to play too, so that's a good thing,
Yeah, he asked him if he was
especially
playing.
out of these new
He asked
guys.
if he was playing at advance.
So that, I mean, that lets me know that he's actually invested. He wants to try to play. So I think it'll be a good one. When I played him though, I didn't really get much from him like that. I hope he does make a little run, because I mean, when he's actually locked into a game, he seems like he'll be a lot better. But the Cowboys, that is. So we'll see how that goes. Give me the Chargers.
Mm.
Hmm. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. Just we know what we're getting from him. I mean, could the Chargers end up beating the Cowboys? Sure, but I don't know what I'm getting from him. So I gotta go with the Cowboys.
Just a little side note. The Chargers do play the Cowboys, Texans, and Broncos. If the Raiders and Broncos slip up, the Chargers can take the division. So,
I'm not slipping up, brother.
hey
It's not
man,
happening.
it's in God's hands. You'll never know. Um, Next we got the Vikings and the Giants again. Another guy. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next 5 games are people fighting for playoffs. Vikings versus Giants. The Giants are out of the playoff race, but the Vikings aren't. They need the Saints or the Bears to, or not the Saints, the Seahawks or the Bears to lose 2 games to slip in, or in the Cowboys. My gut is telling me the Giants steal this game.
I mean, these guys do got some that rivalry going on. There's one person Ern hates. It's definitely gonna be drama. If it ain't HD, it's drama. So I definitely think that he wakes up, and he's at home. The Vikings didn't look good in his last game. Cowboys washed him. So that's that. Can he come back from that? I mean, you got the young guy not really playing ball like he needs him to. So that could be an opportunity there. If I'm burned, I'm sending 6 every single play. I mean, you got it. Send him at him. You know that guy can't throw the ball. He ain't gonna be able to roll out. This is a very winnable game for the Giants, and I know how he would love to say he kept drama out the playoffs. So I'll ride with the Giants on this one.
Why didn't McCarthy play last week, or did he get hurt?
Is he suspended?
He's
I thought he
suspended.
caught a suspension.
He's suspended. Good to know. Okay, I was just curious. I had his game on and JJ wasn't in. Okay. 2 points or 2 games. So that's huge. You're playing with Max Brosmer, 87 throw power, but he's pretty accurate. 79 short, 80 medium, 73 deep, 75 throw on the run. So, for being a strong arm archetype quarterback with 87 throw power is interesting. But not having JJ there when you're trying to fight, I mean, I'm playing Carson Wentz at that point. He's got 2 more throw power. He's not as accurate, but I mean, I feel like that throw power means a little more than that accuracy, because sometimes if you don't have that throw power, the ball literally just like it just lofts, and it's like you're lob passing it every time. But go on, Mark. Who you taking?
I'm still gonna go with the Giants here. They still got that elite defensive line, and like how we just touched base, he's playing with Max Brosmer. I just think that D line's gonna give him hell, and even though he does have Jay Jettas on the outside, he doesn't do you really much good if you can't get him the ball.
Um, Bills at the Browns. Um, I think the Bills have the better team, but SP Dot's just a good coach. He's having a down year. This is by far his worst season, besides his tank season when he first joined. He tanked. Um, it just based off coach. I mean, how do you not pick SP Dot here, especially fighting for the 2 seed or the division? I'm taking the Browns.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I don't think it'd be too close of a game, but I mean, JP has came out and surprised some people before. Does he have the team to beat him? Yes. Can he overwhelm them with the team? I think he can. I just don't know with them dogs out there barking.
And the dog pound, baby. Ooh, we can't bark no more. No, we can't bark no more, Beast. No, we call now. We're Falcons now. Mark, who you got?
Then we get the Browns in this. SP Dots. I believe ever since he lost the Beast, he's been blowing out everybody. Too. I don't think he's had a close game since Beast has beat him and trolled him in the chat a little bit.
Damn, that's crazy.
So maybe that lit a fire under Dot. So I think Dot's going to keep it going after this.
Yeah, it does help. He played the Niners and Titans after that, and the Bears. I don't know what happened with the Bears game, but those other two, yikes. Oh, and he lost to you week 11. So back-to-back losses. It probably did turn him up a little bit. So next, the final game in a row. Nope, I lied. This is the fourth game out of the 5 of people fighting for playoffs. The Jets versus Saints. I'm a firm believer that Debo's tanking. Give me the Jets.
Yeah, but it looks like Beast is having technical difficulties. I will take the Jets in this one also.
All right. Beast is also taking the Jets because I said so. Next, we got Puffy and the Patriots against Mark and the Ravens. Mark, I'd really love to say, hey, you're going to handle business and you're going to go win this game. But you were supposed to do that last week. Obviously, you lost by 3. I'm still going to take you. I think you can overwhelm Puffy with the offense that you have, and obviously how good your defense is, and Puffy just not being that great on
Sorry,
offense.
Guys. My kid decided to come in here,
Hell yeah.
slap me on my leg, and she unplugged the power supply.
Good
So
for
she
her.
just straight up unplugged all my shit.
All right. Just to finish my quick thought, and we'll go back for Beast, even though I gave his opinion. I think you can overwhelm Puffy, who's not that great on offense, with your defense that you have, and kind of just he's going to turn the ball over. So I mean, you really just have to take care of business when he gives it to you. Beast, I said you picked the Jets because I said so against the Saints.
Will they play Saints?
Yeah.
I mean, it really just depends, bro. You got. I don't know, man. It depends on Debo's mindset because I don't know what's going on. Maybe he busy or he just don't like the game. I don't know. He ain't even said nothing in chat. I don't know if he out here having fun or not. If he gonna have fun, then I'm taking the Saints. But if he just loading up, yeah, give me the Jets.
Yep. And then the next one was Patriots Ravens. I took the Ravens.
Yeah, give me the Ravens, and they're at home. Yeah.
Yep. Another playoff game. Falcons at Cardinals. Obviously playing for the 2 seed. I'm already clinched, so whatever needs to be done gets done. I will let you know if there's like at any point I have an opportunity to bench my guys, I will.
Okay. Oh.
All right.
We're locked in, man. We got 3 games left. We gotta get through the next 3 games healthy.
Well, you telling me that just wants me to pick the Cardinals.
Yes,
I feel like
perfect.
You kind of folding up on it, I mean, hey, and if that's what you got to do to
get
make
it
sure
back in blood. Remember?
Hey, bro, you don't want it, bro. You just told me you don't want it. I'm not picking you.
I want. What if I meant if I'm winning, I'm going to take them out.
Nah, I don't like the way you came out and explained it. Give me the Cardinals. And he's at home. Give me the Cardinals, bro.
Bro, that's about to be my home.
Let me know if you wake up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the way he said that, I don't know if I can go with HG anymore. I was pretty confident he was going to win that by a couple scores. Now I don't know.
Perfect, bro. This means no pressure. No pressure. All right, they take the Cardinals. Go Falcons. Caw. We got the Doo-Doo Bowl between the 0-14 Chiefs and the 3-something Titans. Give me the Titans, man. I feel like this is like what we used to say last year for A-Rod when he was struggling really bad. Like, give me a reason to think about your games. Like, the Chiefs don't talk in the Chiefs don't talk in chat. The Chiefs don't do nothing. They don't win games. They don't compete in games. Give me the Titans. Like, give me a reason to talk about your half of the game, like your side of the game. As of right now, all I could say is give me the Titans because that's all I got on him. All I know is that he's got 14 losses and no wins.
Yeah, I'll take the Titans. I think the skill gap is there. Obviously, I've played both of them.
I mean, shit,
Doc
you
is
played the Chiefs twice, right?
no, I got him. I got him week 18.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
we're gonna be out there with whoever is the backup. I don't even know who my backup is, but he'll be out there starting, and we'll still get the dub.
Aiden O'Connell, pull him
Um,
off the practice squad.
yeah, bro. So give me the Titans. I think Doc is a much better coach here, so you got to get it done.
Oh, Kenny Pickett, dog. Kenny Two Gloves.
Oh, two gloves. Yeah, he gonna be out there slanging that
Yes,
thing.
sir. Slanging
We're gonna
that
be trying to hit our
thing.
we're gonna be trying to hit our goals for that week. So fuck it.
Hell yeah, brother. Mark?
I want to be nice and pick the Chiefs, but I'm not going to. Give me the Titans.
Hell yeah, brother. Dolphins and Chiefs. Dolphins or Steelers are still not finished yet.
No, they're done.
Oh, it's not updated in game unless I back out of the schedule. Zach Wilson
Steelers,
fucked me and my mom. Oh wow.
Steelers won 31-24.
That was a crazy he said he fucked me and my mom. 31-24. Got
Yeah,
it.
Zach Wilson was fucking him up.
All right. Fucking him and his mom. Nice.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I fucked myself up over here. Let me get back to where I was. All right. Buccaneers versus Panthers. Honestly, I like what I see with Vet from the I think the Bucks are a great team.
That's biased though, coming from you.
I don't think so.
You know why, bro? You love Baker.
I love Baker, but I mean, Mike Evans, Ibuka, Godwin, Otten,
See,
Bucky.
you're not thinking about all of them. You thinking about Baker, and I literally see your cheeks getting flushed, bro.
Yeah.
Like I get it.
I mean, plus the defense with Vita Vea and everybody. I mean, the team's good. My problem is, like I didn't want the Bucks because they're a little older. Like you're gonna have to start replacing guys soon. Like Mike Evans and Godwin, you're gonna have to find another wide receiver too when they're gone because all you're gonna have is Ibuka. So, but I'm gonna take the Bucks. I think it'll be an interesting game. I feel like these two always play interesting games, especially because like they're buddies and stuff. So like they really know each other. But I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. I think Vet's having a good season. For Vet, can he? What's his record? Is he out? Vet is 6-8. He's kind of in drama's boat. He needs everybody to lose to make it. But yeah, give me Vet. He never gives up on the season.
And I mean, I want to take Gay T here, but I just don't know if he's tanking. He's playing for the draft.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, bro.
I don't know how that works. So just let me get Vet in this one. I think he's playing he's playing a little harder because he thinks he has a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just get Vet. I think GT's got his eye set on Sellers, so I don't think he's gonna do anything to compromise that.
That's if Sellers comes out. Never know.
That's true.
That's interesting. Someone mentioned that today about the thing, and Greeny told him like we're only a couple days away, like 2 days away from seeing the class finally, because we don't know who comes out until we get to that point in NCAA. So it'll be interesting. It's kind of funny because like you actually can't plan your draft right now until that drops, and we're going into week 16. So, but we've had worse where we don't know who's coming out because the draft class ain't done till the wild card round. Anywho, we got the Raiders headed to Houston to play against Casper and the Houston Texans. I'm going to take the Raiders, who are balling out. I don't know. He's doing that instead of playing Madden, so I think you have the competitive edge. A lot of extra testosterone in his belly. Give me the Raiders and Genty for 30.
Damn, I'm getting about 30.
30.
Yeah,
no, I meant you're gonna score 30, but yeah, you beat him by 30.
Yeah, I think Beast is gonna kill him. I think Casper is just checked out at this point. Like I'm not saying he doesn't want to be here. He just definitely just doesn't care right now. And Beast is hot right now, so you got to ride the hot hand. And Genty's probably gonna break the rushing record this game.
Oh wow, that's
Well,
you
I'm
gotta
not
have
gonna
some
break it because
bad
some guy's
defense.
already ahead of me, bro, and he ain't stopping.
He means in a game, brother, in a game.
In a
Oh, in
game,
a
brother.
game. Damn.
Yeah,
What is
bro.
that, by the way? So I know.
298, I think.
298. Honestly, I want to say I've almost cracked that already.
Maybe it was AP fucking 15 years ago. Um, Next up, we got the Jaguars at the Broncos. I think honestly, this might be. Let me look again. Um, I think that. I think Eagles, Commanders, Chargers, Cowboys, and Falcons, Cardinals. Those are all my games of the week. This one, I liked it. I feel like Kieran and Fallen usually have pretty good games. Kieran, I lied. It might not be game of the week for me because I think Kieran said he's playing backups the rest of the season. So that gives Fallen a chance if that is true. I I'm gonna take the Broncos as if that's true. I'm gonna take the Broncos. I don't think Kieran could do the same thing with backups.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that, buddy. I am taking Keyron in this one. My man's told me that he got me. I believe him, and
Oh,
he's
did
finna
he?
throw some dick in him.
Oh yeah. Give me the Jags. If he verbally made a commitment, give me the
Yeah,
Jags.
Kieran guaranteed beats the win.
Oh yeah. Jags by at least 14.
See, there we go. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't think Fallen's gonna be able to handle that 5 wide. Now
Well,
Fallen do got some shit up his sleeve himself. I will say that, but I
Yeah,
just think that
it's been the
I
same
think
shit
the
for the last
way,
7 years, bud.
yeah, bro, the way Key is running, I don't think he got it in him.
the way I'm not sure if it was. I think it was in Gen Chat. Fallen was saying that on the next, like the what are we, last 4 weeks of the season or the last 3 weeks, if the person cannot play at advanced, they might have to play his CPU due
Yeah,
to his work schedule.
Yes, he's going
it was
to
week 7.
Denver. It's not work schedule.
Yeah, it was week 17, week 18. He's going to Denver for the Broncos Giants game. He's leaving Thursday night.
So he can talk shit to his twin.
Yep. Talk shit, twin.
Yeah, you know that's his twin for real, man.
Yeah, real life
Them
twin.
boys brothers out here.
So I'm gonna replace that with this game as my game of the week. DK and the Steelers against Neff and the Lions. This will be a good one. I think. I don't know. Listen, Neff plays well. I don't know. Maybe it's Jared Goff. I know Goff has sold him a lot. But I feel like Neff should just. I feel like Neff should have a lot better of a season than he's having. And I think this is gonna be a matchup game. Just where these two just kind of collide, and I feel like it's gonna be low scoring and a defensive game. They're gonna have to outsmart each other to actually it's gonna be an actual football game. And with that being said, I think DK takes it. Just because there's not really much pressure on Neff to have to win. He's just kind of going out there to to play football. We know Neff as a guy that finishes the season no matter his record. That's what he's going to do. He's going to go play a good game. Give me DK though.
Yeah, I think this is one of the games that actually get Neff stimulated a little bit. If he does have the time, if he can find the time. If that's the case, if it's on played on his time, I'm gonna take Neff in this one because I just think that, like I said, if he's stimulated properly, this will be a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with DK here. I haven't seen Neff's gameplay since I played him earlier. I think in week 3. But I think it's not going to be a blowout or anything. Like you guys said, it's going to be a really close game. I just think DK is going to make one more play than him.
Bengals Dolphins. I don't really know how to feel about this. A lot of it's because of that message that Johnny typed up earlier, with leaving at the end of the season. Is he still gonna play game? Like, is he gonna play his last 3 games for one? 2, how's he gonna play those games? I'm gonna take the Bengals to beat the Dolphins, though. I think that's just kind of where I need to be.
Yeah, I'll take the Bengals here too. Johnny said just told DK he's leaving. I'm assuming he's not gonna play the rest of the season.
He said it. He said
Just 'cause of his.
he said if JT will keep him, he'll finish the season.
Either way, I'm still going to take the Bengals. I think the Bengals are actually a good user. I think I just think that game won't even be close if it's actually get played. To be honest, between playing him and Johnny, when I played Johnny, the game was over at halftime. Both games against the Bengals came down to the wire against me, so I gotta take the Bengals.
All right, and give me one sec. All right, and then this is solely based off assumption. I assume Beast is going to take the Bengals as well, and then I assume he's going to take the Colts also in the next game. He had a run, and we're finishing up anyway, so it's all right. Next is Niners versus Colts. Ant Dog. I think I said this last week. He can't play a game without blaming the game for something. And that alone, and a lot of people do that. It's not just Ant Dog, but it makes you really frustrated and takes you out of your game. And obviously, I just had 2 of those back-to-back weeks, so obviously I know fresh in the mind that it's definitely frustrating. What Greeny's gonna do to him is very frustrating. And if you can't stop it, it amplifies the frustration, and I think Ant Dog takes himself out of it. And unless Greeny comes out and throws like 3 picks, and there's no way the Colts lose this game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The way just playing Greeny last cycle and being in the same division with him, his game style just pisses you off, and you get pissed off before you even come into the game because you know what he's going to do, and it's just a matter if you can stop it.
Yeah.
And like you said, Greeny is just gonna irritate the shit out of him by the 20th quarterback run, and then they'll be in the.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna take the Colts in that one. Ant just psychs himself out, like you said.
Yeah, definitely agree. All right, well, that is it. It is 9:55. Advance is in 5 minutes. Well, Mark, you gotta get her done, man. You got a big game coming up. I got a big game. We all got big games coming up. So.
When's your game at? What time is your game?
Right now. As soon as we.
Oh, my game's right now too.
Oh, perfect. All right, man. Well, we are finishing up. We're